Season 2 of The Mandalorian has come and gone, and similar to the first season, though I would argue even more so, has completely blown away many fans and revitalized Star Wars as a whole. There are so vastly many things that could be talked about, and I'm sure I will be among the dozens of people to do so as time goes on, but for this video I wanted to focus on something seemingly insignificant that the most recent season really brought to the table, and that effectively refutes many of the criticisms levied against many Star Wars fans, like myself, who aren't overly keen on the sequel trilogy as a whole and dislike Rey as a character. This criticism, of course, being that we simply, quote, hate strong women, unquote. Or some such variation of that idea, even though Leia and Ahsoka are some of the most beloved characters in the franchise. The Mandalorian has easily refuted this criticism since episode 4 of the first season when Cara Dune was introduced, and has only continued to do so as the show has gone on. As a huge nerd who just likes a good story, I think I speak for most similar nerds when I say that we don't really care if the protagonist or characters in general are male or female, black or white, or anything else, so much as there's a solid story being told and that their demographic characteristics aren't the most important thing about them and the driving force that should determine how much we do, or don't, care about them. The moment Cara Dune was introduced in that 4th episode, I took her seriously. She looks tough, and her playing the character doesn't feel like a stretch or an attempt to send some sort of meta message. She's just a badass. This is certainly helped by the fact that the actress, Gina Carano, used to be a professional MMA fighter, so she automatically has a tough vibe about her, and you don't roll your eyes at her kicking the crap out of people, because it's just believable in her case. Additionally, she's not a perfect character by any means, kind of like Rey. She's just perfect at everything. Cara Dune is a bit morally ambiguous and honestly kind of a meathead. She is great at beating people up, and that's about it. And it's fun to see a woman being the bruiser for once, because it gives her a specific identity in the context of the show, and again, it's just believable. Then in Season 2, we have Ahsoka Mother Freaking Tano, who I don't even need to really say anything about her, because she's already more than earned her place in the fans' hearts, so seeing her in live action and balling out traditional Ahsoka style was just awesome. We also got Bo-Katan, with the original voice actress Katie Sackhoff portraying her, which is fun and really satisfying. Yeah, her aging might be a little weird, but who cares? That's Bo-Katan, dude. And we also got Fennec Shand, who I immediately loved and was disappointed when she died and happy when she came back, because it's Ming-Na Wen, who's not only the voice of Mulan from the original Disney movie, but is also Agent May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and if you've seen the show, you can't help but love her feral, no-nonsense, punch-first, let somebody else ask the questions later style of problem-solving. And in Season 2 finale, all these characters, minus Ahsoka, but plus Bo-Katan's Mandalorian friend, I believe her name is Koska Reeves in the show, but I can't remember the actress's name. But I know she's also a professional fighter like Gina Carano. But anyway, they're all part of that strike team aboard Moff Gideon's ship while Din Djarin sneaks on afterward to find Grogu. It was a fun and exciting few minutes of action between the sharpshooting and the Mandalorians using their jetpack to get the drop on some troopers, to the difference between Fennec Shand's more acrobatic karate-type style martial arts, to Cara Dune just beating the crap out of stormtroopers with her gun like it's a baseball bat. When I first watched it, it took several minutes before I even noticed, oh hey, these are all chicks. And I think that's what the goal should be. It never feels pandering or forced and cheesy. Instead, you have good characters and a good story that speaks for the quality of those characters and sends the message of girls are just as good as boys without it being painstakingly obvious, pandering, or even just mean-spirited. 3 of the actresses could actually kick your ass in real life, and you can tell just by looking at them. And the only one who isn't a real-life fighter is Bo-Katan, who has been established in Clone Wars and Rebels as being one of the best warriors that Mandalore has to offer. As far as the characters themselves, it's 2 Mandalorians, one of them being, again, Bo-Freaking-Katan, one of the single best bounty hunters out there, and a rebel drop trooper. The show didn't have to point at them and say, hey, look how strong these girls are, yay, girl power. Instead, it took the time to have good characters and great casting alongside solid action, and that makes you care about and respect those characters as they are instead of trying to make some political statement. No one except genuine sexists or trolls or other forms of douchebags have a problem with more representation in stuff like Star Wars, or racial representation either for that matter. There's almost no just white guys in the show, and you don't even notice it because they don't make it a big deal to point it out to you. As fans, we just want something good and entertaining that doesn't lecture us, but can open the door for more diversity and that entertainment, so long as that's not the point. And Mandalorian is doing an excellent job at this, and I really hope that other film and show makers take note of these seemingly small details and start to implement them themselves. Well, that's all I've got for now. If you guys like this, I'll definitely appreciate you guys dropping a like and subbing to the channel if you are new. I will catch you guys later.